me. We'll make just random fun names for you. So we hit it 5 times and then went with whatever came up. So our idea for an application would be, I'm John Landgrave. This is Andrew McCollum and Harry Talamini. We're all students at U of L, computer science students. So our idea would be Louisville Pulse, which would essentially be a web application that citizens or tourists in Louisville could go to and just see what's happening in my city today. So we would want to show them stuff like local news. So we have an RSS feed coming in, and we'll get to that in a minute. We have an RSS feed coming in from WHS 11. Local weather, so we used Weather Underground to pull in that information. And then the next most important part is what events are happening. And obviously if you want to find out movie show times or restaurants and big things like Iron Man, those things are all very well publicized. But the things that aren't publicized are things that are happening with government entities and nonprofit organizations. So there are websites that you can go to find those things. But there's not one website you can go to see all of those things. So that was kind of our dream with it. So that would require actually a lot more work with those nonprofit organizations to get that information. The government information is available. We just didn't have the time. Once we completely figured everything out that we wanted to do, once we had the whole vision, we didn't have the time to execute it. So we have a dummy page that we can show you. This is what this is how we would see it working. So if we can switch to the HDMI, then I need to get it changed. And that is negative for some reason. That's fun. Cable's in.
Right, which is fine, negative, really.
Right.
High contrast, right?
Yeah, as a preface, 0 of the members of the team are designers in any way, shape, or form. So the website is hideous, but that's not really the point because all the design aspects will get on later. It's not negative now. So basically, what you'd have is like over here on the left, we'd have a nice RSS. It would look better than this, but a nice RSS reader so that you can see local news and buttons for local events that are happening, and if there was more that would scroll, and weather as of right now, and precipitation chance this hour, because I know when I'm leaving the house I always think, crap, do I need to grab an umbrella? I don't know, I look outside and Louisville's always gray, so I'm never really sure. And then down here at the bottom we would let you see, this Wednesday, that's actually true, there is a Louisville Metro Council meeting, so local government involvement and nonprofit events that are happening with a 1 to 2 week view, depending on what we decide, really. So that's kind of what our idea was. Like I said, it looks gross, but that's what we wanted to do. And then as far as integrating the open data components, we would actually, both of these came from the green places in Louisville, the green businesses in Louisville. So we'd like to integrate more of local restaurants because there's a whole bunch of restaurant data. So we'd like to filter those out for which ones are local specific and then which businesses are local specific, that type of thing, so that we can show all that to the citizens and tourists of Louisville. Thank you.